So you created the most powerful women in network marketing as an event first.
Right.
So why?
Well, one of the things is 77% of people who are involved in network marketing are women.
Right.
And unfortunately, women don't really have a good representation or even understanding that they represent the majority of the profession. So I wanted to reflect that and create an event specifically for women, so we can, discuss the issues and topics
What's
things.
What's different from, just a woman's perspective versus just network marketing in general? Do you think?
Well, I think that one of the things is women since long time been told that you can only be a supportive person, like support to a man, support to a family, support to your parents, support to your kids, and not necessarily be a leader, not necessarily be an entrepreneur. It's kind of like it's never was part of the culture. So,
Do you think that's true, for everybody or just, for some?
I think it's true for a lot of people. I know that because
Part of the wiring, the whole Cinderella stuff?
Yes, and also I think that the only place that, at least when I was growing up, United States was actually first part that I heard that women entrepreneurship or businesswoman was more accepted.
Because in other parts of the world, women are very, in a lot of the world, it's certainly sexist. Male dominated, all that stuff. But some cultures are super aggressive with that.
Right, and again, it goes. It's different around the world. It's different in different places. I was never experienced that myself, being a woman, to be diminished or lacking the opportunity or anything like that. Or maybe because I consider myself a very strong person, and that's why I never took that as an answer. So I always fought my way into the playground with men. But also, I guess the part was that I was an entrepreneur since I was 18 years old. So I never really worked in the corporate world. So I never really experienced the politics of a job and trying to climb the ladder of success in a corporate structure, because I was my own boss and I pretty much called the shots since the early age. So I guess for me, it was a little bit different, but inside of network marketing, I just wanted to celebrate women. I just wanted to show them that women actually can be successful. Because, the funny thing, like when we started GoPro Career Mastery, remember, we were trying to find great women speakers.
Changed a lot in 10 years, yeah.
And even when we did the Rise of the Entrepreneur documentary, remember how hard it was to find like a thought leader woman who can speak about network marketing, who can speak about entrepreneurship. It was hard. So that's why for me it was confusing, like, okay, I'm sure there are those women. I wanted to bring them into the light and inspire other women and inspire and show them what's possible, and so they can believe in themselves and realize that there is more than just washing dishes and doing the laundry.
Well, you do kind of a lot of individual mentorship of different female entrepreneurs. What's the themes? Where do they struggle? Even the high earning women, where are they struggling the most?
Well, first of all, regardless female or male, one of the biggest struggles I see is the self-worthiness. And that comes across with people who are making a lot of money and with people who are making not that much money. It's on a different level, but the biggest question always is, am I worthy of the success? Am I deserving to lead these people? Am I deserving to all this money? Am I good enough? And then the other side of the guilt kicks in. Am I a good mom? Am I being a good wife? And how do I combine all those things together? So I think that for women especially, mom guilt is a big issue because of course we want to spend a lot of time with our kids as possible. And once in a while I feel that guilt myself because, as you know, we travel so much and we miss our kids' birthdays sometimes. We miss important events in their lives. And once in a while, I feel like, why am I doing this? Is it all worth it? But then we go to an event and then we meet somebody who heard you talk or spent a little time with me, and then they come back and say, because of you, you changed my life. Because of what you said, that impacted me so much that I decided to, live up to my true potential. So that inspires me, and things like that make it all worth it. So in that moment, mom guilts become, kind of a necessity that you have to have inside of, successful career. But I feel like it's not that you have to carry that mom's guilt, because if you talk to your kids, if you include them into the conversation, if you explain to them why you do what you do, they actually become more proud. They become part of the, your cheerleader team, and they want to see you win. Because, I feel like every child secretly wants to see and think of their parents as heroes.
Right.
So when you're laying on the couch and complaining about life and inequalities and things that, didn't go well for you and why you cannot live the life of your dreams. So I think this way it's not going to be inspirational for them. It's not going to be learning piece for them. So because I feel like for our teams or our kids, people only do what you do, not what you say. So no matter how much I'm going to inspire my kids,
they watch the example, not the words.
Right, exactly. So no matter how much I'm going to inspire my kids, like, you can achieve everything you want in life. You can, reach for the stars. And the question that they will ask me, Mom, why you didn't do it? And that's kind of like, for me, the scariest question. If I will let my kids down by not being the best I can be, by not leading the way, so they can get inspired and they can feel and know that it's possible. Whatever they want, it's possible for them.
Got it. So you started a social media group on Facebook called The Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing. What's your vision for that? That's relatively new.
It is.
What would people get out of? It doesn't cost anything to be part of it, but it's kind of a closed group and you have to apply to get in, right?
Yeah, you have to apply to get in. And I mean, like, there are no serious criteria. We pretty much let everybody in.
Just be a good citizen?
Just be a good citizen, behave properly, because it's definitely not a recruiting zone. I don't want anybody to come and pitch their products or opportunities inside. It's a group for people to learn, and especially for women, because I cover a lot of women topics. And I create the conversations amongst those women to see what are the challenges that they have, and if I can cover some of those in my lives or in my posts, I'm trying to provide as much value as I possibly can. But mostly it's just, inspiration for women to feel like they belong somewhere, to feel like they have a community of people and a safe place where they can open up, when they can share their fears and dreams. And all together we can just, create something special. Right. So no really big vision, except I want to create a movement. Of women inspiring each other and feeling confident and powerful enough to go out and change the world.
So anybody out there is a woman in network marketing, and they're not necessarily, they don't consider themselves a powerful woman.
Right.
We're in London right now, and Buckingham Palace is literally right here. Let's swing around so they can see. Buckingham Palace is right here.
And one of the most powerful women.
One of the most powerful women
right there.
in the world, the Queen of England, kind of ruling over, the palace and everything else. Somebody doesn't think of themselves as a powerful woman. What advice would you have for them to maybe find that power within?
Well, I think small victory is going to be very helpful. First of all, forgive yourself for all mistakes and failures that you had in life, because carrying that baggage never going to help. And start with a fresh page. All of us can start our life right now. And start it with, first of all, love to yourself, acceptance of yourself. Love yourself unconditionally, regardless of what you think of your body, of your height, of your weight, of your skin color, of your hairdo, of whatever, right? Love yourself unconditionally, exactly the way you are, and celebrate little things. Create smaller goals and start achieving them. It doesn't have to be, life-changing, humongous goal to climb the Mount Everest, because it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time for you to develop the skills to, become a little bit more confident in yourself. So create little stepping stones and start achieving them, because life is a journey. It's not a marathon. So it's not going to happen overnight. And
Well, it is kind of a marathon, you mean? It's not a sprint.
yeah, sorry, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So it's just like, it's a journey that you have to enjoy and create memories and be yourself and have a lot of fun along the way. So understand that there are a lot of women who struggled and came out on the other side and consider themselves more powerful and more strong than you are. So surround yourself with those women. Be in the group of like-minded women who are going to lift you up. Try to eliminate your communications and the way you spend time with people who are not necessarily lifting you up, the people who are bringing you down. So find the circle, find the community that's going to serve you, that's going to inspire you, that's going to share your dreams and hopes, and stick with those people, and step by step you're going to feel a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. So, here from London, I just wanted to share some thoughts with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy the sights. And we'll see you next time.
And cheers to the Queen.
Yeah. Long live the Queen.